I know you can't talk too much about the Peter storyline and how he makes his way back into the fold, but have you worked with Joshua Jackson that you can talk about yet?
Yes, I have worked with Josh. It was wonderful. We've started to work back together again now, and of course we can't. The hardest trick is not to go back to our old relationship, and so now we have to work on the basis that Walter doesn't know him, and he knows Walter. So I'm not particularly friendly to him, which is quite unlike Walter.
And is this the Peter that we knew in 2011, or the Peter that we knew in the future?
I'm going to let Josh talk about that, because I think really, because he's developing something different, I think it's only fair to let Josh, when this all comes out, to talk about where he's taking the character. And frankly, I haven't discussed that inside process with him yet.
Interesting. But it's going to be, I feel like, painful for the fans to see Walter not recognize Peter.
Good, and it is painful, but bear in mind that there's an inevitability about this thing happening. So it'll be hard, but it will slowly open up. In season 1, it was the other way around, where Peter wouldn't recognise Walter, and he slowly opened up that flower by the end of season 1. It's going to be reverse of that. And
do you feel like they could ever get back to where they were, or do you think they can only grow forward from here?
Well, we kind of, I think we've grown a lot in 3 years anyway.
Right.
And we'll go down to a state perhaps where they weren't so, didn't take each other for granted, weren't so patronising towards each other. I think it'll be a truly strong mutual respect and very, very deep love that will eventuate. That's where I would like to see it go, between father and son. That's possible. And I know Josh would like that too.
What can you tease about the actual cases that you're working on this season?
Well, not a lot, as you know that. Let me put this teaser at you. If you had then two worlds, two universes now crossed and able to apparently work out their problems, and there were still events happening, and yet these people are cooperating, and yet there are still events happening, you'd say, what's going on? Who's not honouring the treaty? Probably you'd say that. So you start to doubt each other and assume the other one was. Well, they are back talking, but there are still events going on, and we've got to find out who is responsible for that, and it's very unusual.